We usually got 12. Some of us are getting a bit crook, as what happens to old men. But the scary thing is that John could actually outlive some of us, which we can't get to grips with, really.
This is a... Get away from me. I wrote this song many, many years ago about one of the first fleet ships called the Scarborough. Came out in 1788, 200 convicts.
Some of you might remember when it came in.
This is just a story about those that came out in the first fleet, the convicts, the Marines, the administrators, and it's simply called the Scarborough. They stole me from my family, I only stole to feed. Standing shackled in the dock, take what the jury sees. The judge said I was pitiful, a sorry case indeed. Could think about my future in Australia. I made the trip to London, I am a banker's son. Born to a life of privilege, young man out for fun. I didn't mean to kill the man, my God, what have I done? I could cheat the Newgate gallows in Australia. Heave away, secure the line below. All away, we're bound for Sydney Cove. For many months the Scarborough will be a Hartland home. Sailing for Australia. My husband is a soldier, a captain of Marines. Promotion and a posting, an answer to his dreams. 4 years in the Antipodes, oh well the way it seems. It's a long way from my family in Australia. Heave away, secure the line below. All away, we're bound for Sydney Cove. For many months the Scarborough will be a Hartland home. Sailing for Australia. Across the savage ocean, her vomit body rolls. The hold is glued with prisoners, 200 poor damned souls. A terrible, a living hell for those who pan below. What kind of hell awaits there in Australia? Heave away, secure the line below. All away, we're bound for Sydney Cove. For many months the Scarborough will be a Hartland home. Sailing for Australia. What drives a man to kill a man, to rise against the state, to leave his friends and family, gamble with his fate, to trample men with tyrant boots, the pedal blind in hate, to triumph of a heartache in Australia. Heave away, secure the line below. All the way, we're bound for Sydney Cove. For many months the Scarborough will be a Hartland home. Sailing for Australia. Heave away, secure the line below. All the way, we're bound for Sydney Cove. For many months the Scarborough will be a Hartland home. Sailing for Australia. Thank you. Anybody here from Cornwall, by any chance? Any Cornish people? The Cornish people, especially the men, were famed for their abilities as miners. And in the late 1800s, there was a diaspora. A lot of the mines were shutting down in Cornwall. Tin was running out. But what was happening in a lot of the newer countries, like the Americas, Australia, they were begging for these miners to come out. And so they went to Canada, to America, South Africa, New Zealand and Australia. And they're all referred to lovingly as Cousin Jack.
This land is barren and broken, scarred like the face of the moon. Our tongue is no longer spoken, the towns all around face ruin. Will there be work in New Brunswick, or will I find gold in the Cape? If I tunnel way down to Australia, how will I ever escape? Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm headed for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load, or inside a vein. Gonna cover the clay where the arsenic and tin, running your blood again up your skin. Leaving the county behind, and I'm not coming back. So follow me down, Cousin Jack. Sounds too hard to make even. The granite and sea left no trace. No visions of heaven sustained us. The tongues gave us the right. Did Joseph once come to St. Michael's Mount 2,000 years past in a dream? When you're waking away in the darkness, deep in the heart of the sea. Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm headed for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the road, or inside the vein. Well, you cover the clay where the arsenic and tin, running your blood again under your skin. Leaving the county behind, and I'm not coming back. So follow me down, Cousin Jack. Across the Tamar, it opens us up to the east. The English, they live in our houses, the Spanish, they fish in our sea. Where there's a mine or a hole in the ground, that's where I'm headed for, that's where I'm bound. Look for me under the load, or inside the vein. Running your blood, taking out your skin. I'm leaving the mountains.